Hey guys, it's Sam. Long time no see. I am here in my rose gold mini ears. I'm going to do a chatty get ready with me. I am sorry I've been gone so long. I went and looked and my last video was my April favorites and now it's the end of May and I'm like, wow, Samantha, you're a real great YouTuber. Good job. It's just life was so crazy. I took a week off and I went to Disney, but even then I didn't record anything. And then I came home and I was like playing catch up at work and I just had a crazy like 2-3 weeks here. But I am back. I should be back on schedule. I should have more time this week. I'm almost done. I'm a teacher, so the school year only has 4 more days. Today is Memorial Day while I'm filming this. So I only have 4 more school days the rest of the week, and then I should have more time once I get all my paperwork done. But anyway, I had a request to do a get ready with me and like talk about my Disney trip. And it's Memorial Day, so I feel like I should either do blue eyeshadow or a red lip or both. Like, I don't know. So we'll like cross that. I don't know. Should I start with my eyes? I almost feel like I should do like a classic, maybe like I have this Pixie Dust glitter from Dose of Colors, maybe like a really simple eye and a bright red lip. I think that'll be fun. And then maybe I'll wear a blue t-shirt. I don't know. Right now I'm wearing like this pretty camisole I got from H&M. But yeah, let's just do eyes first. Okay. So some of you might have seen that I put up my Disney video. It's only like 2 minutes. It's something like iPhone users know about. We have this feature called Memories, and like it'll take all your pictures from like the past week or past couple months, make like a cute little video out of it. It's actually wonderful. So I posted that and some of you are interested in hearing about my trip. So let's get into it. So me and my best friend Karen are Disney obsessed, like obviously, like we love Disney. So we're like, we need to go to Disney. We planned on going originally with a few other people, but they dropped out and we were just like, you know what, we're going to Disney anyway. It's going to be super expensive, but we work our asses off. She got a 4.0. She's a couple years younger than me and she goes to college and she got a 4.0 and she was working like 40 hours a week and I'm done with school, but I was working like 60, 70 hours a week. And we're like, you know what, we deserve this. So she booked the Disney trip and I booked our plane tickets and all that. And then the rest is history. We are like already pretty familiar with Disney, so we knew where to eat. We knew like what fast passes we wanted for what rides. Disney has this really awesome app. And also we paid for the photo memory thing, which speaking of, I still like, I have to pay my half on that, but still it was really nice that we paid for the photo memory maker because we got really awesome pictures. We didn't plan on paying for it, and then we saw Stitch and we got pictures with Stitch and we're like, these are really cute. And we're like, if we buy it, we'll just abuse it. So every time we saw a photographer where we would go up and be like, can you take our picture? And we like saw a lot more characters than like I have like literally have ever met. So it was really, really cool. But anyway, our flight was at 5:30 in the morning. So we live like an hour away from the airport, sometimes longer, but so we left my house, she picked me up, and we left my house around like 2, got to the airport around 3, and then we realized the ticket counter and the luggage thing didn't even open until 3:45. So we sat on a bench outside of the luggage claim thing for 45 minutes because a friend told us that it would be crazy at the airport that early. Like, your flight's at 5:30, you better be there early. And we were just like, oh, okay. So we got there and nothing was open, so we had to sit there. So that's how our trip started. And there were these girls who were flying, And there's a weight limit on your bags. I know for Southwest it was 50 pounds. So my bag was like 35 pounds, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. And there were these girls, and they weighed their bag, and I guess they were over, so they were trying to like move stuff around. So they like literally had their bags open in the middle of the airport, like with all their shit out, and they were just like trying to get all of their stuff moved. It was so funny. It wouldn't have been funny if it was just like they were moving like one thing and it didn't take that long, but it went on for like half an hour. Like the whole time we were waiting for this ticket counter to open, those girls were like moving shit around in their bags. But anyway, we got there, we got through security. Security was really easy. We had breakfast, and then we got on our flight, and we flew Southwest out of Pittsburgh, and then we landed in Orlando. Sorry, I'm like trying to like decide what I want to do with my makeup and tell the story. We landed in Orlando around like 7:30. It was a really easy flight. I watched Moana on my way down. It was very nice. I'm using my Tarte palette, and this is on sale, by the way, at Sephora for $30. And I'm using Myth, this matte shade. And we got there, we found the Magical Express. I gave them my baggage claim number, and they said they would deliver my bag to my room. But like when I gave her the baggage claim number, she's like, I can't read this. Can you read the numbers off to me? And I did, but like I knew what she was saying. The numbers were like really itsy bitsy tiny and like squished together, and I'm like, okay. And she's like, don't worry, just like confirm with the front desk when you get to your hotel that under your name there's a bag or whatever. And then she's like, we'll definitely get it to you. And I'm just like slowly freaking out, like just a little bit, you know, no big deal. It's just like $500 worth of makeup in there and all my clothes and like all this stuff. And I'm already dead tired. Like I said, we like left at 2 a.m. So like I didn't sleep that night really. I don't know. Here's my Makeup Forever palette. I want to deepen this up, but I also don't want to be too crazy. I think I'm going to go with this shade on the end here. It's a ColourPop shade. Bel Air. So we're just like, whatever. I hope my bag shows up. We get on the Magical Express, takes us to our hotel. We stayed at All Star Sports, which was not too bad. We check in. We want to hook up different credit cards to our Magic Bands because I planned on paying with a lot of stuff with my Magic Band because it's just super convenient. If you don't know what a Magic Band is, it's like this little bracelet they give you, and it's like how you get into your room, it's how you can get pictures, it's how like everything's connected to it, and it's brilliant. So my credit card's connected to it, so like if I buy like my lunch, I just go like this, type in a PIN, and there we go. This is the Dose of Colors Ideal Duo and Pixie Dust. It's really pretty, really basic. But we check into our hotel, do that. I mention my bag, and she's like, oh yeah, we'll get your bag. And I'm just like, yeah, but like you know that it's coming. She's like, yeah, the luggage people know. So I'm like still like a little nervous about the whole bag thing. But anyway, they say our room's ready. Me and Karen go find our room. Karen carried on all her luggage because she didn't have that big of a bag. I had a huge bag. And I don't know. Honestly, I liked having like my huge bag that I checked in. Then I just had a little backpack. And it was so easy to get around and with security. And I just really liked that. So I'd probably do it again. Check in, find our room, and then we go straight to Magic Kingdom. We're like in the room for a minute. I take my iPad out of my bag and we go. We're super excited. There's nice buses to all the parks. We go to Magic Kingdom because you have to see the castle as soon as you get here. It's like, I think it's a law. I'm not sure on that. Don't quote me on that, but you get to see the castle, you know? You gotta see it. So we go see the castle. I don't even know what the first thing we did was. I think we were hungry. We went, she had like a ham and cheese pretzel thing at Gaston's. I don't know. I forget what the first thing we rode was. We rode like everything though. Like we did really good. Well, we went to Magic Kingdom 3 times because there's just so much to do in Magic Kingdom. There's no way you can do it all in one day. So we went to Magic Kingdom 3 days. We rode, and then I think at one point I was getting like really hot and cranky, and she's like, let's go meet Tinkerbell. And I'm like, okay, I love Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell's my favorite Disney character. So we start to walk towards Tinkerbell. She has like a special spot at the beginning of the park, and we see Stitch, and Stitch is Karen's favorite character. So we're like, she's like, can we see Stitch? And I'm like, absolutely. So we get in line to see Stitch, and it wasn't that long of a line. We probably waited like 15 minutes or so. We waited longer to see Tinkerbell, but Tinkerbell was waiting inside a building. So we saw Stitch, we saw Tinkerbell, we saw how good the pictures turned out. We went on Space Mountain, and we're just like, we need to buy the photo pass. So we did that. I forget. I know I ate lunch at like a taco place. I had a really good taco pizza. But other than that, we just rode rides all day. Around like, I think after we rode Space Mountain around like 6 o'clock is when we headed back to our hotel room. And we slowly opened the door, and lo and behold, my bag was there. So that was exciting. So my bag was there. Karen decided she needs to take a nap. I'm like, I need to take a shower. I was disgusting. And then I looked in the mirror and I saw my makeup. And my makeup was rough, you guys. I had been wearing it since like midnight. I put that makeup on midnight. It was like 6 o'clock the next day. And I'm like, okay, time to redo it. So I redid my makeup. And we got ready to go to dinner. We went to this really fancy dinner place called the California Grill. And it was like $50 for my steak. So it was really, really fancy, really nice. Our dinner reservations weren't till 9:30, but we left early because the California Grill is on top of the Contemporary Resort, which is very close to Magic Kingdom. And Magic Kingdom has this new fireworks show. It is called Happily Ever After. And if you've ever seen a Disney fireworks show, you know that shit's legit. I'm going to put on a coat of mascara. I'm probably going to do lashes today. But this is the new L'Oreal Lash Princess. I wore it yesterday, and I didn't notice big change. But also, I think I have, like, glue on my lashes. But anyway, we went early so we could watch the fireworks show on top of the Contemporary. And it was wonderful. It was a great show. We watched it 3 times. Like I said, we went to Magic Kingdom 3 times. So we saw that show 3 times. I'm sure everybody was sick of seeing it on my Snapchat story, but I don't care. I really like this on my lower lashes. I don't know why. But anyway, we saw that, ate dinner, went back to our room, slept. The next day, we woke up semi-early. We had breakfast reservations at the Kona Cafe, which is at the Polynesian Resort. They have this really good breakfast there. Honestly, I would love to stay at the Polynesian if it wasn't so expensive. So we woke up early, went there, we had mimosas, and we each had this Tonga toast thing, it's called. And it was so good. It's like, it was literally just like a huge chunk of bread. And it was like, I had a banana baked into the middle of it, and it was covered in like cinnamon sugar. So it was pretty legit. It was really good. And we did that. It took us forever to get there. I don't know what. The buses and the monorail were not cooperating because you can't go from resort to resort. So we took a bus to Magic Kingdom and then we took the monorail to the Polynesian. But it was really worth it. I'm gonna clean off my face with a wet nap. So we did that. Then we took a bus straight to Hollywood Studios. Hollywood Studios as a kid was my favorite park of all time. I loved the Tower of Terror and the Rock and Roller Coaster. I liked the Backlot Express. I liked the Lights Camera Action Show, but they got rid of the Backlot Express and Lights Camera Action Show. So, like, right now, like, Hollywood Studios wasn't like how it was when I was a kid. It wasn't as fun. We had a fast pass, I think, for like 11 for Toy Story Mania, which I had never ridden. So we did that first, I believe, and then soon after, I think Karen had a drink. We got a little drunk that day. That was the first day we had a drink. But I was like really hot and I was just like not having it. So then I think we walked down to like Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster. Rock and Roller Coaster already had like a line that was like out, like standing, like over an hour, I think. We use this. I'm sorry if I'm not telling you my products well enough. I suck. So we're like, fuck, maybe we'll just come back and check out the Rock and Roller Coaster. So we ride the Tower of Terror. I think we had a fast pass for it, plus like the wait wasn't long at all. But it was really, I love that ride. That's a good ride. I've been mixing this and this, like the Cover FX custom cover drops. I've been getting like the prettiest complexion. I have to use like 4 pumps, I feel like, of this. But it is so pretty together. I feel like my skin is just like glowing lately. Like so pretty. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm tan or what, but my skin has been so pretty lately. But yeah, we just rode a bunch of rides. I wanted to see Indiana Jones, so we got to Indiana Jones last minute and we had to stand in the back, but we still saw everything really well, and I'm glad I didn't miss it. Like, I like Indiana Jones. It's a good show. And then we skipped the Muppets. I forget. We ate there for lunch, I think. Oh, we didn't have, since we had a big breakfast, I figured we didn't have to eat really lunch. I think Karen got a pretzel or something, but we didn't have reservations anywhere. We went to the sci-fi dinner at like 4 o'clock. And that was really cute. It's cute in there. It's like a drive-in movie theater. And they show, I wish they would like show cute movies on the drive-in movie screen. They like would put like really old stuff. Like, why can't they just put Finding Nemo on there? You know, like kids would be more entertained. But I had a really fun drink there that was really good. And then we just had, I think I had like a turkey sandwich or something. So it was like really basic like food. And then I feel like, I don't know, I feel like we did something else. I think we did end up riding the Rock and Roller Coaster. We got in this single riders line because we're just like, well, we still want to ride it. We don't care if we have to ride it together or not. So we're like, we still want to ride this. So we got in the single riders line, and then we ended up getting to sit together anyway because they ran out of people, and they were just like, here, you two can sit together, and we're like, cool. And we literally walked right onto the ride. So if you don't mind splitting up from someone for like 5 minutes, I highly suggest doing single riders just so you can ride the ride. It'll still feel the same, I'm sure. But that's my Disney tip to you. And then basically when we were done with Hollywood for the day, we were just gonna go, I feel like we were gonna go straight, oh, we were gonna go to Epcot or something to kill time and then go to Magic Kingdom because we wanted to see the fireworks show again. But I was like walking out of the park and I was just so dead tired. Karen's like, do you just want to go back to the room and take a nap? And I'm like, yes, I do. So we went back. I took like a 2-hour nap. Luckily, I set an alarm to wake myself up, or I would have like slept forever. But yeah, I took a 2-hour nap, and then we got up and I refreshed myself, and we went to Magic Kingdom. And mostly we want to go to Magic Kingdom. We wanted to see the new fireworks show up close. So we got good spots in front of the castle. And also, Magic Kingdom that night was open till midnight. So we got a good view of the fireworks show, and then, like, you can only stay till midnight if you're staying on Disney property. So, like, people who were there just for the day or people who were staying out of Disney property couldn't stay. They would, like, scan your magic bands before you got on a ride to make sure that you were staying on Disney property. And it was really nice. We got to ride, I think, a lot more rides. We rode, like, Buzz Lightyear again, and we rode the Teacup ride. We rode Peter Pan's Flight, which always has a super long line for whatever reason. The line was only 20 minutes, so we rode that. We rode It's a Small World and Haunted Mansion the first day. And we rode Pirates the first day. We missed out on riding the Jungle Cruise, which I'm kind of bummed out about. But the line was always, like, super long. What else did we ride that night? We rode Big Thunder Mountain, like, right before the park closed, and it was wonderful. There was nobody on it. We could have rode it again, but we were just, like, I was just kind of done again. It was a long day. Pair of lashes here I'm going to throw on. I don't know what they are. But anyway, that was basically day 2. Day 3, we went to Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios again. Hollywood Studios has this show called Fantasmic it's like a half-hour long. Like, the whole park goes to it. It's an amazing show. I really like it. It was my favorite thing as a kid. If I missed Fantasmic, I would, like, be crying. But anyway, so we went to Animal Kingdom for most of the day. And there's not a lot to do at Animal Kingdom. We rode Expedition Everest. We rode the safaris, which we had fast passes for. We rode Dinosaur. I think Karen wanted to do this, like, Wilderness Explorers thing. We only did, like, one stop of that. We met, like, Tarzan. We did pictures in front of the tree. We did It's a Bug's Life. Honestly, if we should go back and do it again, we should, like, maybe plan to do the show, what is it, Finding Nemo or the Lion King show. They have good shows there, but we didn't do any of those. It sucks with shows because you have to, like, get there early, wait in line, and then you have to get in. It's like kills like an hour of your day. Because if you don't get good seats, it's not worth it, and it's just like, whatever. But anyway, my bronzer. So we just kind of like, that was kind of like a lazy day. We walked around a lot, but we were just like, as soon as like we started walking that day, we were just like, girl, like we were already like super sore and tired from the first 2 days. Like Disney isn't, you can't do Disney now as an adult as you did as a kid. Nor do you want to, you know, you want to take your time. So since the fact that we had 5 days instead of like 4, we got to do a lot. Alright, lashes are on. I think I'm going to go over the band a little bit with eyeliner, but for right now we're going to put on blush. So we did Magic Kingdom. Sorry I didn't talk during that, but I cannot talk while putting my lashes on. Animal Kingdom, and then after Animal Kingdom we went to Hollywood Studios. We rode... Actually, I don't even think we rode anything at Hollywood Studios. We got there, wanted a drink. I had a drink, and then I needed something to eat. So we were on the hunt for something to eat. That took a while. We were going to ride Tower of Terror before Fantasmic, but we just didn't have time. We sat down, ate like chicken nuggets and beer, And then we went and got in line for Fantasmic like 30-40 minutes early, just because that's how it is there. We were drunk, I remember. Me and Karen was probably more drunk than me. And we were singing Disney songs, and people were looking at us, but it was okay. Honestly, I didn't even really see that many drunk people at Disney. Like, I feel like me and Karen, but they, like, make their drinks strong. Like, Karen got, like, this rum and Coke thing. It was, like, a frozen Coke with rum in it, and it was so strong. Like, I took one sip of it, and I was like, holy shit, that's strong. So we went to Fantasmic, and then I can't remember if that was the night we went to Downtown Disney or the next day was. I think the next day was. One night we went to Downtown Disney. And then I'm going to go over that, I think, this Bobbi Brown highlighter and Bronze Glow. So the fourth day we went to Epcot. And Epcot was a hot mess. We rode rides. We started off by riding Soarin', and then we were, after Soarin', even before Soarin', we were just like, we are so hungry. I'm like, let's just, like, go to Mexico and eat tacos after this. So we rode Soarin', which is an awesome ride, and then we went to Mexico, had margaritas and tacos. I need to clean this up a little bit. And those were, like, the best tacos. That was, like, one of the best meals we had the whole trip, honestly. So I had tacos, and then we're just like, well, we might as well start drinking around the world, because we didn't have another fast pass until like 2 o'clock, and it was noon. So we started drinking around the world, and it got a little rough. You know, it got a little rough. I can't even, like, name all the countries for you. I skipped, like, 3 countries, just because all they had was, like, beer, and I'm not, like, a huge beer person, and I didn't want to get just, like, Bud Light or Miller Lite, because I feel like that doesn't even, like, represent the country. Like, that's, like, cheating. So Karen drank in every country, but we couldn't even make it all the way through. We drank until around 2 o'clock, and then we had a fast pass for something, like Mission Space or something. Yeah, Mission Space. And then after that, I think we went back to the countries and started on the opposite way. Like, we started in Canada. And as soon as we got our beer in Canada, we, like, spilled them all over each other. She spilled her beer all over herself. We were just, like, sitting on this bench, like, hysterically laughing with, like, beer all over us. We had, like, Labatt Blue. Like, it wasn't even anything too crazy. And we're just, like, hysterically laughing. I'm gonna spray my face. I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Color Riche liner and Always Red. So we got really messed up in Epcot. We went to France and ordered these ice cream martinis, and they literally, like, just scooped ice cream in a martini glass and poured Pinnacle Whipped on top. And then I thought it would be, like, something mixed and good. It was not good. I do not recommend. But still, we were having so much fun in Epcot that we're like, we should come here tomorrow, too. On our last day. So I think the park closes early. It closed at like 9. So I think we drank around the world. We did our fast passes. We ate dinner in Italy at it's a pizza place. It was really good pizza. We split a pizza. And then we went to Downtown Disney and went ham on shopping. I bought myself a Beauty and the Beast Dooney and Burke. And I got myself a wine glass. I got myself a Tinkerbell coffee mug. My family goes to Disney all the time, so, like, I didn't have to buy souvenirs for anybody. She bought souvenirs for her family because she's a nice girl. But I didn't buy any souvenirs for anybody. So I went ham on myself that night, and then we went back and went to sleep. But anyway, that was basically that day. And then the very last, or our last full day, we went to Magic Kingdom. And then I think we had lunch reservations, I think. Oh, we did. We did have lunch reservations at Be Our Guest, which is like super hard to get into. And that was really exciting. So we went to Be Our Guest. Then we rode rides. We went to Epcot for a couple hours. And then, because we needed to finish drinking around the world, we like missed 3 countries and we had to finish drinking around the world. And then we went back to Magic Kingdom because we can get the monorail back and forth between Magic Kingdom and Epcot. And yeah, we just finished riding rides. We met Mickey Mouse, which is really, really cute, really, really fun. Highly recommend it. Meet Mickey Mouse in Magic Kingdom. He talks. He played a game with us. It was really cute. And then that was basically it. We watched the fireworks show one last time. I think she went inside a store to look at stuff one last time, and then I think we left. And then our last day, we only had a couple hours. We had lunch at the Boathouse in Disney Springs, and then we had to take our plane ride back to Pittsburgh. But I hope you guys enjoyed sitting down with me. This video right now is at 36 minutes, so I'm sure I can cut out some shit, but this is probably still a long video. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you again next time, okay? Bye!